For the November 2013 Crochet Along in my Crochet Along group, the members voted to do the Tunisian Entrelac Afghan, a free Lion Brand pattern available in the link in the comments of this video. Due to the complexity of the design, there are 3 videos. Please check the comments below this video on YouTube for links to those videos, as well as a link for the free pattern. I also have left-handed versions of the videos, which you'll also find on my YouTube channel and in the comments. Now here I have my piece, and I'm going to start block row 3. And again, if you have set your project down and you're trying to determine which side, the side with the strand cut off, did I not cut off the strand? Yes, I did. The side with the strand cut off is the end of the row, so you're going to go back to the beginning. And of course, hopefully you have your stitch marker there to mark where you're going to begin. And you're going to begin up here. Now, if you want to make something like a triangular shawl, you would repeat row block 2 and continue growing from over here. But since we are following the pattern and making something rectangular, we're going to start it here in the first recess. But again, you can start it here. And if you're familiar with the C2C corner to corner Afghans that are so popular right now, I see them everywhere, you could do that with this project too. If you started with 1 block down here and then grew with a row block 2, you'd have 2, then up to 3, and then up to 4, and then you just keep with the row block 2, and you would actually be doing the same type of project. So I'm going to join here, find my yarn. It says join with a slip stitch at your magic marker position. Join with a slip stitch. Now as you get going and you become familiar, you won't need that stitch marker there. You'll become familiar right away, I'm sure. And then now you can remove your stitch marker. At a certain point, you're not even going to need that. So now we're going to start with the next row. And we've joined with a slip stitch. And this time we're not increasing, so we're not going to do a chain 1 to begin. We're just going to start pulling up loops because again we're just going into this recess. So we've got 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 in the next one. Now again we're going to do the pull through 2. We don't do the chain 1. That was only for the last square that was hanging off the side edge there. So pull through 2, pull through 2, and again, and now we've completed row 1 of this new square. Pull up loops until you have 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 down here. Pull through 2, and again, and again. And 1 loop remaining, and continue. I know you have this already. Very simple. Very simple, quick little squares. 5, 6, and 7 down here. You may want to check out my videos for linked stitches as well, if you like this technique, because since that's what this is, you may like, I've done entire projects with linked stitches. My favorite is linked half double. I use linked half double quite a bit. 2. Just check my channel. I have several very tall linked stitches on my playlist. 6, 7 to grow on. And pull through 2. And how many rows do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now pull up loops. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pull through 2, and again, all the way across. That was row 5. So now we're ready for our bind off, our slip stitch bind off, and we're just going to insert the hook. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember to work that loosely. 4, 5. Now slip stitch down into the slip stitch for the next square. And then you're ready for the next recess right here. Let's do one more, and then we will be finished. We need 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then into the next one. 7. Okay, grab some more yarn. Pull through 2, and again, all the way across. Now, if you're hearing a lot of cars, I normally do this. I try to do this at night or on the weekends when there's not so much traffic outside my window. And this is the first weekend of deer season, and so I have got a tremendous amount of traffic going right past the window where I do my videos. So yesterday when I was doing a video, I'm sure you heard my son outside with a chainsaw, and today everyone is traveling to their deer camps. And now we're going to do another row. So that's what that is. I try to do this when it's less traffic, but deer season can't be avoided. You should hear it when people are traveling down the highway in front of my house when they go to a motorcycle rally. Now that is some loud noise. Pull through 2. So let's see, how many rows do we have? We have 1, 2, 3. I'm sure you've turned off the video by this time. Thank you if you're still watching, because I'm sure you've got it by now. And this is the last row of blocks. Under 2 bars, that's 7. See, I'm not even counting anymore. This is really an easy project to do, and it's actually quite fun. It's very good introductory to Tunisian crochet because you're only working with six loops at a time. Very good introduction. It's fun, it's quick, and you just have to do this a block at a time. And you could actually change the number of stitches in your block if you wanted. You could have any number, make your blocks bigger if you wanted. You've still got plenty of room on a 6-inch hook. You could put more without a problem. And that is row 5. And now we're going to slip stitch across, always remembering to do this loosely. Slip. And again. And do that all the way across. That's 5. And then come back down here and slip stitch over here to start with the next one. Very simple. See, we have one more to do on this 34 stitch count. And you'll just do this last one and then cut off, and you'll do it exactly the same way. Now, row 2 is the one that it increases at the beginning and hangs off on the end. Row 2 is that one. Row 3 just goes in the center of the recesses here. So you would just increase on row 2 and then just in the center of the recesses for row 3. And repeat block rows 2 and 3 throughout until you have the length that you want. Let me see if I can go out. Oh, that's in. Let's see if I can go out for this so you can get a bigger. There. Oh yes, that's pretty. You see how that's lovely. I really like that in the striping yarn. That is really nice. And thank you guys for forcing me to do Entrelac for the first time. Love you.